Today is a very special day because I've been wanting to buy a laptop for a long time to do video editing and also my personal projects like the programming projects. So there are not that options when it comes to fulfilling both of these requirements, such as video editing on the other hand programming. Usually the laptops are either in the extreme ends of gaming computers or normal workstation computers. So I've been keeping eye on the Dell XPS 15 for a long time and waiting the moment that it got released, and it came today. So this is my first-hand experience of the Dell XPS 15 7590 coming up. Let me give you some context. I am a full-time software engineer for now, and in my leisure time I do video editing and some photography. When I select a laptop, that means I have to cater both my programming requirements as well as my video editing requirements. There is no point of buying a gaming laptop for me because it's heavy and consumes a lot of power, and I'm traveling and I cannot take it with me. And anyway, I have PlayStation. So for me, I need a lightweight but yet very powerful laptop. So there are only several options that I can try on. One being the MacBook Pro, but you know, this fancy stuff but expensive, and you cannot upgrade, and the keyboard issues, and it's expensive, and yeah. So I've been keeping eye on the Dell XPS series, and many of the previous versions had many issues related to the heating, the webcam, and the wireless module. But now they released a new one. So I've been keeping eye on the new version, Dell XPS 15 7590, and today I got it. And let me show you. Ta-da! So let's get this bad boy out. So we get the power brick and the cable for the power adapter, and you know, so nice packaging. Oops. Okay, so I have some, you know what we do for that. So here it is. Well, it's not that light as I expected, but somewhere around, I don't know, maybe 2 kilograms. Yeah, let's take the thing. So here it is. As you can see, it's aluminium made and has this matte finish to this, and also in the bottom it has a rigid rubber, I don't know, lines, and the grill for the venting. In the I/O department, we have the power slot, the USB 3 port, HDMI, USB-C, and Thunderbolt, the same port, and the headphone jack. Thank God they still have headphone. And in this side we have, I don't know, Kingston lock point, and the battery indicator. We don't have battery for here, and another USB, and yes, SD card slot. And I really like these guys keeping the necessary ports, such as the SD card. I mean, I hate the dongle life. I mean, who have time to carry all these things? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's open this. Ooh. Holy moly. And the display, I mean, it's still not on, but trust me, it looks so good even without it's not on. And yes, the webcam is on top, because the previous models it used to be in the bottom bezels, and the other person who you're having the call will be looking up into your nose, which is not nice. And also they have not changed much. So the keyboard, yeah, it's quite good. So I have a Mac here, MacBook. This is a 2015 model. Oh yeah, for 2015 model, it feels the same. It's the same. So this is MacBook Pro 2017. Yeah, I like this one. I like the Dell XPS version. It's so good. This one, 17 MacBook 17, not that much. You don't even feel that you are. I mean, anyway, MacBooks have keyboards. Who cares? But the 15 one was good. So it has the really nice glass trackpad. It feels really good. The keyboard is good, and there is a power button with fingerprint sensor. Let's get this started. Why are you even talking? So it has some juice in it. Let's see. And the configuration that I took, because it was very hard for me to decide which configuration that I should buy. So this has a 4K display, non-touch version. That means this is the OLED version, because I don't really like the touch screens, because then it leaves the fingerprints, and yeah, it looks fancy and it's really good, has a lot of use cases, but for me, well, I prefer not to touch my screen, and I hate when people touch my screen. So this is the 4K. Oh, this is so good. The screen is so good. I mean, yes, you can't see it because you will be looking to the screen in 1080p, I guess, but still, trust me, the glass is not, I mean, it is glossy, but it's not definitely matte. But you don't even see there is a like very light reflect. I don't even have words to explain, I'm sorry. Well, it looks so good. Oh yes, so 4K display, non-touch version, that means OLED display, should have nice colors. And I have the 512GB SSD. I'll explain you why. And 16 GB RAM, because the thing is, there are only limited amount of customization that I couldn't find. And I heard many YouTubers for the previous versions of Dell XPS 15 said the hard disk that we are getting is a very slow one. So I wanted to upgrade to a good SSD one. So I went to the lowest SSD possible, because anyway I'll be changing it. And I also bought this guy. It's Samsung NAND SSD 970 EVO, not the Pro version, but it's an NVMe M2 2TB SSD, which has, it claims to have up to 3 GB per second. I'm not sure if that's true, have to check. And so yeah, my configuration is i7 one, and why I took the i7 one is, in previous models there was a lot of concerns regarding the i9 having high temperature and the CPU throttles. So now I didn't want to risk around, I don't know, 2000 euros. So I bought the i7 6 cores version. I know i9 has the 8 cores, so fancy and super speed, but still I won't be using it for heavy tasks such as gaming. Anyway, i7 is enough for gaming, but I'll be using video editing and mostly programming stuff. So that means this is, for me, should be enough. And many people have done the comparison for the other laptops with the same processor, i9 versus i7, and they claim, yeah, I mean, you only get around 20% more performance. I know 20% is considerable, but still I can live with it, because if I went to the i9 version, I had to spend around 500 more euros. And yeah, this is good. So 4K screen, OLED version, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes SSD, and I will definitely upgrade the SSD, and my RAM for 32 gigs is still on the way. So let's get this configured. Finding a good work laptop is not that easy because you need to think a lot of factors, such as especially the weight, because you'll be, I don't know, traveling with this and need to carry this around, and should be lightweight and also powerful, because for me, oh, there is a fan. It's a bit loud. That's interesting. For me, I don't know, I do programming, video editing and writing, internet surfing, watching Netflix, and for me this is the ideal setup. I really, I cannot tell you how much I love the screen. I mean, that's so perfect. And according to the specs, I mean, you can look at the specs here. Many people talk about it. It's not just about the specs, it's how you feel. Oh yes, the trackpad is so good and the keyboard is so good. And let's compare the brightness between this one and the color accuracy between this one and, let's say, the MacBook 2017. See the color difference in the two screens. The Dell XPS version, the colors are so good, it pops up. The blacks are pitch black because it's an OLED display, but the MacBook Pro doesn't have that feature and looks a bit washed out for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I have to adjust some color, but as you can see now, it's, see, the blacks are not that significant. The contrast ratio is so high in the Dell. Oh my god, the screen looks so good. I'm already in love with this screen. Probably the best screen that I ever had in a laptop. This is so good. And I'm already happy. So that's it. That's my first impressions of the Dell XPS 157590 i7 4K OLED version, and I already like it. But I will get back to you with more results of the performance and the experience that I get. What's your current laptop? Are you also planning to switch to Dell XPS 15? Let me know in the comment section below. If you don't like this video, you know what to do. But if you like it, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Maybe they also want to buy this beauty. And subscribe to my channel and click on the bell notification button for all the updates of my videos. And talk to you guys in the next one. See you. Oh my god, the screen is so good. I could watch this all day.